me, to be a peer mentor means to be a nice, friendly resource for freshmen who are just coming into the U and trying to get used to the culture and their new lifestyles on their own.
To be a friendly, open, caring person who's willing to help others going through the same situation you went through before, just trying to make them more comfortable and make sure that they're doing all right and everything.
For me, being a peer mentor is all about being a resource that is available to students who can provide guidance and advice on just navigating your first year of college, and having that resource of somebody who you feel comfortable talking with that isn't your academic advisor. You can ask questions about like either academic life or like social life at the U, whatever you feel that you might want some questions like answered about, that they're there for you.
I remember back when I was a freshman, I really felt like I needed someone like a peer mentor, kind of like a brother or a sister that, listens to you and helps you academically and, maybe even helps you with your socio-cultural adjustment here.
Having someone that is already familiar with the system, but also someone that can relate to you as another student at the university.
I think it helps both as me and the mentees to be able to navigate our daily life, and especially here at the U of M, it's so hard sometimes to transition, but peer mentor helps us to understand each other, people from different background, different culture, and it gives you the ability to express yourself and be able to be helped in any way possible by others around you.
One of the greatest things that the peer mentor program has is the one-on-one meetings. I feel like freshmen really need one-on-one meetings, especially at such a large school, like when you feel like you're not being heard or you don't have as much attention as you need. And so you have these peer mentors that can help you just like your advisors, but more on a level that you could possibly feel more closely relatable to.
I would say the biggest challenges are when a student has an issue with a program or with a class that you're not really sure how to give advice on.
You have to be very open-minded, which sometimes doesn't come easy because all of us come from different backgrounds too. So I think being a peer mentor, one thing which is very hard, it might not be very hard for everybody, but for me, I thought it was the ability to be able to be open-minded and accept other people the way they are, with their culture, with their background, and be able to understand them.
We're students too, just like our peer mentees, and so to find time on top of working in class and maybe student organizations, like finding those small little time slots for them to meet with each other, that's kind of hard.
Everybody comes from different situations, and that you are always going to view a situation through your own lens, and just reminding yourself that that is your perspective, and being open and non-judgmental is something that's incredibly good to be able to learn to do, and you have to constantly remind yourself of that sometimes in difficult situations.
I would recommend that they do it because it's very rewarding on both ends of the relationship.
It's a great learning experience for you, and it's also, you're helping out with the community here.
Really pay attention to your freshman year and through all the struggles that you face through your year, and you might think you hate certain situations, but really take advantage of those and try to rethink through them and think, well, what am I going to gain from this? And then that way you have something to pass on to others who are going through the same situation you are now.
Be open, show that you care and that you're interested in that person and that it's more than just like a job.
When you're training in peer mentors, remind themselves that the best way to be a peer mentor is to be the best version of yourself, and that there's no direct model of what a peer mentor should be, but this as long as you're doing the best you can, being the best self that you can be, that you're gonna create really awesome peer mentors.
Try and promote a sense of teamwork and camaraderie between all the peer mentors. I feel a lot more comfortable working with my mentees, knowing that I have other peer mentors I can talk with and bounce ideas off and share experiences with.
Peer mentorship it's a learning process too. And having a professional there who can guide you and help you understand your responsibilities and duties, it's very important.
I did receive a comment from one of my mentees at the end of last semester that was like, hey, just so you know, I really appreciated having you. It was really scary coming to the university and you helped to make it feel small and like something that was really accessible to me. And I just felt so awesome at that moment that like having those kind of things happen is just really great.
I always make it clear to my peer mentees that even though this is technically a job, I let them know that it doesn't feel like a job to me. Because I really want to make that connection with them, like a real connection, that I'm not just doing this for the money, because I'm not. I really do want to get to know them and help them. What I'm doing right now is I want to be the person that I wish I could have had when I was that freshman.